Yeah, yeah, woo! Greetings, everyone. We are Tooth Fairy Conspiracy, our team.
Woohoo!
Woo-hoo! She's so beautiful. Woo! Oh my God! Are we all here? We would love to get a suggestion of a reality television show that does not yet exist.
Forever Alone.
Forever Alone?
Yes.
Forever Alone.
Forever Alone.
Forever
Thank you.
Alone.
In the middle of a room, there is a stark white coffee table that has 4 coasters, each in the corners of its rectangular top.
On a
The
wall.
wallpaper is roses, gold and pink roses, and the ceiling has cobwebs.
Hanging on the wall is an large XOXO. It's red, sparkly red.
There's a chair off to the side of the room, and it looks like a giant red plush high heel shoe.
There's a massive mural of clowns playing poker that covers the entire southern wall of the room.
On that chair, there is a huge heart-shaped cousin saying, "You are awesome."
There's a pillow that has been sort of worn at the sides, and it says, "You are enough, or at least enough for now."
And running through the whole floor of the room is a tiny skinny crack running through the whole length of the floor with a little bit of rust on it.
What do you mean too tacky? I do not know what those words mean.
Christina, I cannot be your roommate for this show if you're going to hang these posters everywhere. I can't live like this.
Melissa, I know you can't live like this, but can you live, laugh, love like this? I'm putting it up by your bed. I'm doing it.
Christina, for a Gen Zer, you're super chuggy. Like, I can't,
I grew up in the suburbs.
We're supposed to be finding the love of our lives. Like, do you think the love of your life is going to want to live, laugh, love with you?
Well, if that's the case, then I might just skip the love and have wine time. That's what this.
Just because you like wine, it doesn't have to be your whole personality. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't have, like, the shirts, you know, the logos on your wall. Like, I don't understand. Like, do you have an alcohol problem?
No, I'm just trying to have a little fun. I'm a fun gal, Melissa.
No, but this is like a serious show. You know what I mean? Like, this is a serious show. There's 20 of us, and we're all fighting for this one person. And I mean, you got to really put it all out there, but not be yourself. You know what I mean? Like, why would anybody want you as yourself? You know what I mean?
Wait, what? I shouldn't be myself? Are you not being yourself now? Have I even
I'm
met you
never
properly?
myself. No, I'm never myself.
We
This is
haven't
my
left this
hair.
room for
Edit,
3
edit.
days.
Oh, I love your headband. That is so cute.
I mean, this is my lucky headband for finding true love.
Jane, you know there's more to life than finding true love, right?
But I don't want there to be.
I mean, okay, let's just look at this whole thing as just like a chance for someone else to carry the bill for our holiday.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's a rather quaint concept.
Yeah, I mean, the food here is incredible. There's a pool.
I ducked down there last night and jumped in. There was nobody around, and it was really fun.
That's because all these girls are so scared of getting their hair wet, they won't go in the pool. It's like our own personal pool.
It just makes mine curlier.
It does look really super cute. You're probably a good candidate for this, actually.
Well, I think that you and I are quite the pair, and that we'll be in the finals.
I would love if this holiday lasted for like 2 to 3 months. That is my dream.
Oh my God, yes. I mean, just stay here, stay here, stay here. Don't go back to our jobs.
No, don't go back to real life. I reckon Big Brother might pick us up if we're interesting enough.
Oh, I haven't sang in a few years, but I used to have quite the pipes.
We should have a karaoke night.
Let's.
Yeah. I bet some of these singers are real bad. They'll bump our chances.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we.
Edit.
Oh, Belinda. Belinda. I understand the women have arrived. Oh,
Yes, we have
Linda.
arrived.
You have been at my side through 6 seasons now. This is my last chance. I'm an old man. Oh,
I think there is a lot of possibility and interest in you being in the season because
well, yes. We did use a photograph of a younger man when we were soliciting the. That was a bit duplicitous, Belinda, on your part, I must say. Why did you have to use Ryan Gosling? Now they're going to be expecting Ryan Gosling. And I'm not Ryan Gosling.
oh, Dr. George, you've got the gray hair, and the gray hair is the catch. Everyone wants it. No one has the wisdom with it. You're gonna go right in.
Yes, it gives me a sort of gravitas. You're right, Belinda. You're always right. You always make the right choices. Could I have a puff of that smoky, please? I'm very nervous.
Here you go.
Thank
It's
you.
the best cigar, and you can settle onto that cushion up there because you are awesome.
Hold on.
The agility with which you move, it's going to sway hearts.
I'm trying to get up in the chair now. Look, could you give me a hand? Belinda, hold my hand, please. Oh God, I don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh, Dr.
Wendy.
George.
You bathe me, you groom my beard, you do all these wonderful things, Belinda. You are the best. Oh, God. I feel as if I need a nap. I'm going to go have a small nap
And
right here.
Edit.
I mean,
when I created this franchise, the Forever Alone franchise, I envisioned a place that would celebrate womanhood, celebrate the feminine identity, and then look around you. Do you see that echoed amongst these halls?
Kind of. I, 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 I just have a question. We've been doing this show for 6 years, right?
Yep.
And it's called Forever Alone.
Correct.
Do you think we're setting the women up to fail? Because he's still, Mr. George still hasn't found somebody after 6 years.
Funny little production assistant, Callie. Funny, 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 funny. Yes, of course, we're setting them up to fail. That's television for you. That's the viewers, the grip, the drama. But who wants to succeed?
Well, I get attached to these, people. I might be behind the scenes, but I'm there with them every day, and I see these women. They really give their all for for Mr. George, and they really. I guess they have a Dumbledore complex, but they really are into him, and I feel like
Do you not know the first rule of show business, especially reality show business? No one around you is a person. They're not people. They're ants.
But Miss Proctor, I just feel like we should be doing more for these women, because you just said it. You want to empower women. How are we empowering them by knocking them down?
Well, I'm glad that you asked me that question, because this season we have introduced several important striding measures. 1, they will be learning how to embroider. 2, there is a souffle challenge. And 3, we will meet the grandmothers.
Wow. Wow. Wait, the
Edit. Confession.
grandmother's right.
So, yes, I do know how to play this game. I have confession. I know that I'm able to souffle anything. I know that I am able to be a Dumbledore hottie. Like, I know that I know everything. I've learned everything about Harry Potter. Like, I know that there are Slytherins, right? And I know that there are other houses in the Harry Potter world. And I know that there's a lady that used to be in a witch costume. I have done my research for this, and I'm gonna win this thing. So nobody better get in my way. Nobody.
I'm really sorry. I know I'm not supposed to be in here, but I was just under the coffee table crying, and I'm sorry. I didn't hear anything. I'm going.
Oh my God. You guys, your assistants, where's the assistants? They're supposed to be helping us out with this. How are they? They should know better than having someone in my confessional. This is unprofessional, and I do not appreciate it at all.
Hi.
Hmm.
Wow.
Hi.
I'm sorry to catch you mid chew. But I noticed you in the competition, and I know that you've really been going pretty hard on trying to impress Mr. George. My boss doesn't know I'm here, okay? I want to give you the upper hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, we haven't properly met. I'm Anne.
Oh, yeah, I'm Callie. I'm the PA on this.
Right.
Yeah, I've been here all 6 seasons, and I've seen the ins and outs, and I know what it's gonna take.
Oh, hold on one sec. I'm just gonna put some notes in my phone. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So listen, we've been doing this 6 years. He hasn't found anybody yet. Do you know why?
I have no clue. I've been trying to crack that all day.
He's looking for somebody to take care of him, not just the hottie to have in his arm. He wants somebody to really seriously take care of him. Like, I'm talking about he wants to fire his home care attendant and have a full-time wife / nurse.
Okay. I do have one other question that wasn't in the contracts, but maybe you could just give me a little. Is Mr. George going to require a prenup from his bride?
Oh, of course, because he's semi-rich. He's not
Of
fully
course.
rich. He's semi-rich.
Of course.
Because he's still doing this show. This is his main source of income. So, but I'm just letting you know, if he picks you and all goes well, the show will not happen anymore, and he will not be getting the income from this show.
Okay.
Okay.
And
so
there's
then-
no, like, if he picks me and we get to the wedding day and then I get cold feet, there's nothing in our contracts about binding us to saying I do, right?
Oh, well, I don't know if you read the fine print on the contract you signed for this show, but you have to say yes if he asks you to marry him. It's a requirement. You didn't read the fine print on your contract?
I
Is that
didn't
what
read my
happened?
contract at all. I just,
You're obligated. I'm not obligated. You are bound by law and the contract to say yes. So I just want to make sure you're all in, because Mr. George is actually pretty decent guy. You know, I've like I said, I've known him for 6 years, and I've gotten to really know him. I know what he needs.
okay, well, you've given me a lot to think about, and he seems like a really nice man. I'm sure that I'm a good candidate at least till the very last week.
Oh, listen, I love to hear that. Just a little tip for the souffle challenge.
Uh-huh.
Cranberry. That's all I'm gonna say.
You are a godsend.
Yes. Well, actually, I should say more. Cranberry. Don't use it. Don't use it.
Oh, no cranberry.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I worded it wrong. Sorry. Yeah. Don't use
that
cranberry.
was,
Yeah.
that was awkward.
Yeah.
But thank you. I can't thank you enough. If I win, I'll sort you out.
Oh, you'll sort me out. What?
Don't
Like a
worry
tip?
about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Thank you. A show of appreciation.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Edit.
Go.
Edit.
Edit.
George,
Ooh,
Mr.
you
George.
startled me.
We've been too old to run around the bushes anymore. We know each other so well, haven't we learned by now? Can't creep up on you.
No, I'm always in a state of cat-like readiness.
That's
Startle me at all? No.
yes.
Move with a lot of alacrity.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, I created this show in part based on a vision of my own future that I saw when I looked at you. I saw that I would always be alone because you would never choose me. Never. Though you could, it's never too late, but of course, you never do. And I instead
mean-
give you these women,
you mean
virtuous
you-
women.
You created this entire elaborate show, had it greenlit, got the funding, hired the caterers, got
Mentored incredible women for 6 seasons as they
seasons in a row, all because you wanted me to notice you.
I've wanted you to notice me since back in our days at Schoolwasset High School and Minneapolis.
Oh, yes, when I was your history teacher. A particularly good student, Miss Proctor. In fact, you were quite mediocre, but I'll tell you something. I did notice you. I noticed you sweating away, trying to remember anything about the Russian Revolution or whatever.
My mind was like a sieve. I could not retain a single piece
George
of
calendar.
hmm
But
And I did sweat so prodigiously back then.
I admired your effort, though, Miss Proctor.
Please, call me by my first name.
Well, I'm rather old and I can't remember it.
Neither can I.
Edit.
Oh,
I know there's supposed to be more to life than just looking for love. But when I see that bachelor man, I know that he's the one that I could love. I know that they've told me that only looking for a man to complete me is wrong. But I know that it will make me strong.
Oh, okay.
The cranberries.
Yeah, no cranberries, right?
No, I didn't put any in. I left them on the counter, didn't say a word.
Okay, well, listen, I gotta give you another heads up.
Yeah.
I think my boss wants to win. She's not even in the competition, and I think my boss wants Mr. George for herself. So, a lot of these games have been rigged. They're impossible to win, is what I'm trying to say.
But surely she's going to let a few of us stay on until the very end of the competition just to make it look good, right?
Well, yeah, but the main purpose, she wants you guys to all look bad. That's why you think this show's been going on for 6 years.
Yeah, I did wonder after last season with that girl that just had that whole incident in the house, that just looked staged.
Yeah, it was edited to look that way. That girl is the nicest person ever. They literally provoked her into that and started filming. They didn't film any of the nice stuff she did. It's crazy. But like I said, I want you to win.
If I didn't have you on my side, I wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So make sure that tip is huge. I want my boss to see me. But listen, take this.
Oh, thank you.
All right. These are tamales, hot tamales. Okay. Yes. Miss Proctor's, my boss is going to be taste testing the next competition. Okay. And I want you to stick them in there. She's allergic.
Wait, are we talking if I do that, I could be an accessory to murder allergic or just get a bit itchy?
Oh, no. I don't want to kill her because, I still want to get paid. I still want my money. Just knock her down, take her down a peg or two, let her know that this competition is not about her. It's about you winning.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going to be the red hot.
Oh, I got to go.
Edit. Cut to a group date with Mr. George. Hi, Mr. George. How have you been?
Oh, young ladies, hello. You're all looking very lovely.
You look so young, Mr. George. Goodness. I've been wanting to go on a date for you for 6 years. You don't even understand how long I've been wanting to go on a date with you.
Melissa, I've heard Mr. George is quite the dancer.
Yes, I could cut a rug back in the day, back in the 1919 or so. I still have it. I still have it, young ladies. Come out.
Let's turn some music on. Let's turn some music on,
Let's
Mr.
do it.
George.
Wait just a second, everyone. Mr. George looks a little tired. He probably needs to eat something before he gets dancing.
Belinda, you're here. Belinda, I rely on Belinda, oh, so much. Mostly to put me to bed, make sure I get up the stairs, and sometimes to bathe me.
Oh,
That's sexy. That's so sexy.
yes.
Very sexy.
So she's your main caregiver, you'd say.
Yes, I don't know what I'd do without Belinda. I wouldn't be
Oh,
able to eat my
Doctor.
porridge.
Dr. George, you make me blush. Now, show us some dance moves. I think this is a dance date, ladies.
Mm.
Oh, look at
I've
him
never
go.
seen hips move so smoothly, Mr. George. You just, it's like an old rickety rocking chair, and I'm into it. Ooh,
Comfy.
and look at that
I mean,
long
comfy.
dick.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Is that
Okay.
from Hogwarts? Is that
I'm
from
feeling
Hogwarts,
like-
Mr. George?
Just the presence of you beautiful young women seems to be limbering me up. I feel
Oh,
in my
we like limber. We do.
in my step. I feel like I could dance. Dance.
Oh.
Oh, I have some sob. Hold on, Mr. George. I've got some sob. I'll put it in your back.
Oh,
You okay, Mr. George?
I-
That's very attractive too. Like you just like not being able to do much things. Like I'm totally into that. Like that's the best thing I've ever heard. You know what I mean? It's so sexy.
Edit.
Ah.
So I just want to go home at this point. I keep just like hiding under bits of furniture because I have on good authority that that is not Ryan Gosling. Nobody here is speaking the truth, and I just thought that this would like plump up my college application to be involved in a reality. Are you fucking kidding me? A reality TV show behind the camera? Are you kidding me? This is. And Belinda keeps blowing her smoke in my face, and nobody likes my fun signs or my. I don't know what to do because there's no elimination rounds, there's no doors, there's no nothing. There was promise of souffle. I don't understand what's happening. I don't want to go dancing.
So, as I've observed the competition, I've become aware of a certain deficiency in supportiveness among the women. And I aim to remedy that with, some earnest embroidery and some heartfelt talks, tete-a-tetes amongst us women about the limits that Mr. George can be subjected to before he breaks a hip.
Of course, we don't want anything bad to happen to Mr. George before the end of the competition.
I'm rather an embroidery fanatic myself.
Let me see some of your samples right away.
Yes.
Yes. Now, some of you may be thinking I'm taking an unusual interest this season. That's gorgeous.
Oh.
Good God. That's
So
nice.
beautiful. That's really pretty, Jane. That's a good
Lovely.
job. Mm-hmm.
That's
Right.
one I'm rather proud of.
Let me be sure to establish myself foremost as your mentor. I am a mentor to women, and all women I support you. Women, I don't support you in this. You're running the man ragged, and I am stepping in. Your youthful vitality is too much for a gentle soul.
Well,
Miss Proctor, that doesn't. I feel like he's having a great time with us. I feel like he's been spending a lot of money on us. It's been wonderful. And I feel like we could really win this season. I feel like we could really give him what he wants.
There is no winning. There's no
I mean,
winning.
he told us that we were limbering him up. What is better than being limber?
The souffle round is starting in just a few minutes, so just prepare your recipes.
Oh, darn
Edit.
it.
Edit. Oh man, you know, like I said, I've been doing this for 6 years, and I've seen my boss go in on these girls. I've never seen it like this. She's actually this year talking about joining the competition.
Mhm.
That's crazy. She's the one who devised this whole thing. Like I remember I was her assistant before this show. And I remember when she pitched it to the networks, they were like, who is Mr. George? And she's like, that's not important. He's the greatest man ever. Nobody knew who Mr. George was. This is a love affair she's had with this man, and it's playing out. And my boss needs serious help. She really does. And the people at the network, they're just enabling her. And I guess me too, I suppose. But you know, this year I had to take a stand. I have to put my foot down. You know, somebody needs to win. Somebody needs to win Mr. George before he dies. He can't do this show forever. And Miss Proctor, I don't think she'd be a good fit for him. You know, I think she would run him ragged. I've seen her OnlyFans. She's into some really kinky stuff. I just don't know. But I pray for the women.
You are looking cute again. I think you're really doing a good job.
Yeah, I think you and I are at the top of the list. I mean, that one kind of, the women, I mean, she just over complimented Mr. George. I just got a little bit nauseating.
And listen, I'm still on board with you winning. I don't want to marry him, but if we make it to the end, free vacation. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, marriage isn't all that, but I certainly wouldn't mind being somewhat wealthy.
Oh, so the producer talked to me about that, and apparently Mr. George's money is all tied into this show. So once the show is over,
Oh,
yeah.
you got that inside tip? When did you get that?
Well, Callie's been really great. She wants me to win. So I figure if we get as close as the finish line and then just throw it at the last second.
Nice. All right. Well, now that you've hipped me, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna not get so intense
Yeah, like
when I throw
needy.
out. You know, I'm making mom spaghetti.
Edit.
But
Tina, are you around? Are you sitting on that pink high heel chair still? I guess Christina's still mad at me for telling her not to be herself. I don't know. I think I'm winning though. I think I'm gonna win. I think that I'm gonna be Harry Potter's, or no, Dumbledore's number one. I think it's gonna be great. I'm gonna be rich. Just goes to show you don't have to be yourself. All you have to do is learn like 2 facts about one thing that the guy likes, and he's gonna love you forever and ever and ever. And you know where I learned that from? I learned that from my YM magazines in 2nd grade, right? They say laugh at his jokes, like the things that he likes, you know, show off some cleavage sometimes. And you know what, guys? I really feel like I am right there. I really hope that Christina's not really mad at me, because I've been looking for her all day.
Time for my tea. I really can't stop thinking about it. Oh, Callie.
Yeah.
I have not been able to sleep for wondering what Miss Proctor's first name is. is it Mabel or perhaps Jessica?
Well, listen, I'm sorry to interrupt your confessional, Mr. George. I really am. I'm concerned for your health, and I just want you to proceed with caution, okay? Watch out for Miss Proctor. Just watch out for her, okay? She's not what she seems.
Really?
Well, I think you know, yeah, you guys have history. You were her teacher after all.
She was a dreadful student, but that doesn't mean she has malintention toward me, does it? No.
Her ill intent is towards the other women. Honestly, do you see yourself with her or with any of these women?
To be honest, Callie, there's one woman who has been at my side, and that is Belinda. But I'm so tempted by Miss Proctor's charms. I just don't know. I'm torn. The other women,
Oh,
I can't
well,
hear them.
what about Anne?
And yeah, she made
Yeah.
a good souffle. Yes,
Yeah.
and I was able to chew it without losing any of my teeth.
Look at that. Look at that. That's a
Oh,
bonus,
Anne,
right?
yes, you a point in Anne's column. What about that other one, Melissa? She seems like she almost has a Dumbledore fetish.
Mm.
Well, yeah, but do you really want to be with somebody that fetishizes you?
Not sure. Yes, she's a bit fanatical. She looks at me with these glittering eyes and. Ooh.
Yeah.
And
I
there's
just want
that other one. Jane, is it Jane, the one with the flowers in her hair?
Yes. I mean, she loves to sing.
Yes. She sang me such a beautiful song the other day that I plumb fell asleep in my
Wow.
chair.
Yeah, I know. I had to clean all that souffle out of your beard when you fell asleep in it.
Oh,
But
Callie. Callie,
yeah.
you are very loyal as well. You've been with me through many seasons.
Yeah, I have, and I just want you to, make the right decision for you. I
Kind of
I
you.
didn't grow up with my grandfather, so I have or my father. I have a daddy complex. Who cares? I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, but I want the best for you, and I feel like you're being taken advantage of, and I really want you to think about this. Okay.
I will.
Okay.
Now, what
I'm
Miss Proctor's first name? Regina?
Edit.
won't let me call her anything else.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with us, Miss Proctor.
I did it, of course, as in the capacity as mentor, guiding light, inspiration.
All right, Beulah, you can cut the shit. We have done a lot of research on you. We know what your game is. We don't want to win. We are here for a vacation. So if you want Mr. George, we will help you.
I'm taking off my lucky headband.
Wait a minute here, you two. You think you're onto me? You think you're smart girls? You think you're the first two girls to try and con me? I'm the queen of the cons, okay? Ever since I started at that high school, I've been trying to put one over on old Mr. George.
We're not trying to con you. We're just backing up. I mean, we're leaving the field wider open.
Yeah.
What's your game? What's your game? Don't you try and play Miss Nice Girls with me. Women aren't nice to each other. Look at all this embroidery. This is for show.
We don't care about souffles. We don't care about embroidery. We are literally here for a free
I
vacation.
mean, that was not my thing I embroidered. That belonged to my grandmother. She was the embroiderer in the family.
You guys don't have what it takes to be reality TV contestants, real contenders, you know?
That's okay.
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I feel good about it. Morally good about it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, our morals have uplifted since we made this decision.
Yeah, yeah, we're better
All I
people.
can say is you crossed Beulah Proctor and you know that you're in trouble now.
We're not gonna cross you. Free holiday.
No, I cannot accept this. I will not accept this. So, okay.
Okay, Miss Proctor.
I
well,
vow revenge. Okay.
well,
Oh, she's a hard case. Wow.
yeah, I think she got a little sensitive because we knew her real name.
It is. Oh, hey, Melissa, I'm here to mic you up. If you just turn around, I'll run this through your shirt.
I see the game you're playing, Callie.
What? What are you talking about?
I see what you're doing. Like, I'm here to win, and I feel like even though you're an assistant, you're here to win too.
I'm not in the game. I think you've mistaken. I'm not.
Tell me, what's your favorite thing about Mr. George then?
I don't know. He's a good guy. Why is that a question? Why? I don't understand why you're questioning me. He's cool people. I don't understand.
I see your side talks. I see how long it takes to put his microphone. I see how far down you put his microphone.
Oh, I mean, well, I have to do it underneath his colostomy bag because if I do it any higher, it's gonna put pressure on it. So I just handling it with care, and he's got brittle bones. You got to take care of those bones. They're very, very precious.
You know a lot about his bones for someone that doesn't care about him.
I've known him for 6 years. Okay, I think I know a lot about him. I think I know more about him than you do. So I don't understand why you're coming at me with this. Do you not want to be with Mr. George? Is that what's happening?
I'm gonna be with Mr. George. I bet you don't even know like what house of Harry Potter he likes. I bet you don't even know.
Of course I know. He wouldn't be in a house. He's Dumbledore.
Edit.
So, as of course a mentor for all the women, I've convened us because we're at a moment of transition for us all, where we accept and acknowledge and embrace each other, empower each other in the decision making of Mr. George, whether to honor us and cherish us or desert us in our moments of need.
I'm coming. I'll be there in just a tick.
Time waits for you.
I have to use the facilities. Hold on.
Sorry, can I just say something really quick before he gets here? My mum's coming to pick me up. She's out back, so the production team just said that maybe it's a good idea if they just get like a rando from production just to stand in my place. I don't know. I don't know if Callie's knocking about or anything, but like I gotta go. We're getting Taco Bell on the way home.
Are you one of the production assistants? I don't think I've seen you.
Oh no. I was a contestant, but I hate this. I hate it so much. Melissa, I really hope that you find the person who you can be honest with yourself. You're a treasure. I've packed up all my tacky shit from our room, but like for real, I'm just gonna go. So if somebody wants to come and stand in my place, who probably like deserves to be here, actually wants to dumble his door, then maybe that's.
Christina, I wish I had been able to get to know you better.
Yeah, you were under that table so much, it was hard to have a conversation.
That's so difficult.
Christina, I want to join you. I am so tired of George and all the agility that I'm unable to support. Can we please leave together?
I'm
Oh,
right,
wait.
Can you be mine?
I'm right here. I can hear you, Belinda. I'm not that hard of hearing. I can't believe you're betraying me.
Christina, I fell in love with you the moment you said hello. And I
Aw.
know I've not been able to be there for your tears, but I hope
Will she or
We
won't
can-
she? What a beautiful love story.
I love happy endings.
Go to her. Go to her.
Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger.
Mondeo.
Live, laugh, love together, you guys. Live,
I
laugh, love
can't
together.
Thank you.
Edit.
XOXO.
Farewell, Belinda. I don't know who's going to sort my pills now.
Edit.
I will.
Who said that?
What is happening with this show? This is crazy. Oh, hey, Mr.
Callie,
George.
I
I
had
heard.
this bouquet to give to one of the women, but they all left with each other.
Wow, that bouquet. Are those flowers? Oh, they look like birds of paradise.
This is
Oh,
exactly what they
wow.
are. I plucked them from the garden myself, and let me tell you, it took me a long time.
Oh,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have done that. You know, I actually, that was my idea to plant those in that garden. Those flowers. It's funny that you would pick them and give them to me. It's weird, huh?
They bloomed, and now that I see you here, I have none other than to give them to you. I hope Miss Proctor isn't nearby and sees this, but
Oh, no. Yeah, I hope she doesn't, because I know how strongly, Miss Proctor, I'll take those. Thank you.
here you
I know
go.
how strongly Miss Proctor feels about you, and the years that we've been doing this show. It's I've gotten to know your ins and outs, what you like. Actually, it's 4:00. Did you take your Geritol? I got some in my pack just in case.
So a betrayal.
Everybody come back and take your bow.